cannot be too hard or cannot be too harsh on men because I created men, and since I created them, evil is part of man because I put evil there. So it's my fault, right? My fault. And it makes sense, right? Because serious people take responsibility. So, and there is where he decides, and this is very important, decides that we'll never do that again ever. He will never take the decision. He promises to his heart that that's how the Bible says. It's a simplification, right? God is God. So, in my opinion, in my understanding, in my studies. And that's, he sees, what he sees is so beautiful, and what he feels, and what God feels is so beautiful, because he experiences this feast of Noah and his family, celebrating that land, we're back on land, that he takes the decision that humans, even though, like we are today, we are such in a wicked, totally incomprehensible and upside down, wrong, so many things world, that no matter what, humans are always worth saving. And that's why we need to have a very big feast. Because my understanding, my experience, my studies, God loves seeing his
Time
creation
to stretch. Please stop, stand up,
celebrated.
and stretch and move around for 30 seconds.
Yeah. That's why the feast is very important. We have a huge feast that you cannot walk anymore, basically, for how much you have eaten. Yes. So the menu must be very, 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 very well thought. You need to find somebody very, very, very well that is gonna cook it very well. And I'm leaning toward vegan. What do you think, guys? This is something I don't know. Both vegan or no? I mean, meat is so good. It's just a feast without meat. No, no, no. Take away the vegan. We need to give vegan options, but it needs to be a feast. So,
Yes.
yeah, it's a feast. Yes, feast.
And either way, it's just one day. But
Yeah, I mean, it's just no. It's just no. At the end of the end of the practice, there's the feast. Maybe there's some time to get back in harmony or in balance or whatever you want to say.
so I don't know if we want to go into wrap up or if we want to continue like another topic, but I would like to talk some about the budget and the next steps on the SVG work and the budget moving forward.
The
So do
budget,
you want to do
yeah.
that as part of wrap up, or should we do another
No,
topic? Or
budget. I mean, the budget is talk when we have cash in bank. So I know that I need to send the 12,000. So this needs to happen. I'm stuck now with all the situation. I'm waiting for my mom to arrive on Wednesday. I believe, I feel that, I don't know, by next Friday or maximum the week after, this is gonna be, so when we're talking about money, it should be main session because
cool. All
it's
right.
good to,
So the deadline for that would be the quarter moon. So if we look
for
at
the moon
our
for what?
for the budget. So
What do you mean we
basically,
have
what
a
I'm saying,
deadline for the budget? Right. I didn't remember. I'm lost now.
yeah. So that for the SVG and the worker budget, the date is no November 13th. But it's first quarter moon, so it's November 20th. So the November 20th is the
Time to
deadline.
pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
to finalize our budget. So if the money is not in the bank, it'll affect our work and our budget moving forward after the new moon. But the deadline is November 20th. Does that make sense? So if there's no funds and it starts affecting
November 20th
the
is
budget.
the deadline.
Yeah.
Okay, so November 20th, the 12,000 is to be in the bank. Okay.
Or I mean, whatever amount is in the bank, like our calculations for the accounting will be finalized somewhere between November 13th and November 20th. And whatever the value is in the bank will represent our options in relationship to our budget moving forward in the budget cuts. So it's just important to acknowledge that. I mean, obviously, no matter what, we're going to continue at least one more month with all the work and everything, but it just affects our ability and our output depending on the month, right?
No, I mean, I need a day to
So it
make it
gives us
happen. So,
yeah,
okay, 20th.
gives us
Give
another
me the
week or two
20th.
to
Give me the 20th.
yeah,
20th.
yeah, November 20th.
November
All
20th.
right,
Okay. November 20th. Take
that's
it
just
down,
part
let's
of wrap
write
up.
it.
So let's just continue with
Perfect,
the
very
wrap up.
important. No, thank you, Jay. This is good. November 20th, cash in bank for the 12K. And then we need to see if 12K is enough, eh? Because now we're just extended by a lot here in the situation. So,
Yeah, but we could easily, half the budget in terms of, I mean, for ACU's budget, we could say, okay, if we have 12,000, instead of 12,000 over 3 months, we do 12,000 over 6 months, and just do 2,000 a month instead of 4,000 a month, right? Because that should be enough to do the event through March. So, anyways, we'll have to figure that out. Okay.
we need to figure it out. Exactly, it's important. We need to do. We need to first see what is the work that needs to happen to have the event at this time, and then because I mean the most important thing is to get to the sale of the event, to the sale of the tickets. The web, all the expense of the event are going to be covered by the sale of the tickets, right? So, so this means that we need to give at least one full month where we have the money and we can finalize all the agreements and the things and buy the plane tickets, and everything.
I mean,
And
December would be a fabulous month to do outreach and, asking people to sign up.
Time for breath. Please stop and get ready. Now inhale, 1, 2, 3. Exhale, 1, 2, 3. Pause. Inhale together, 1, 2, 3. Exhale, relax.
I don't know, Jay. Now December is not a very good time because people are already on vacation and they're not going to think about organizing another trip. Uh, the
Well, then it would
point
have
is,
to be anyway, right?
yeah, I'm looking at end of January, beginning of February. So people are already fed up with their work. When they're already started back to work and they already cannot take it anymore. Oh, this is what I want to do. Soul healing, yes. Yes, end of January. End of January, beginning of, so the people have already went back to their miserable lives and they take it seriously. We want to make sure that the ad comes where they feel miserable, not when they're happy in Christmas with their families. So they don't even give attention. And they're miserable. They feel their soul is just boo. They feel that their soul is sick, and they read soul healing. That's where this. That's where it should happen within that time. Yeah. So 1 month before the event, 1.5 months. We'll see. I mean, we'll see. But yes.
Okay, cool. So, yeah, I think we are good on all that. Any other next steps or details?
For the
Otherwise,
event, I mean, next steps is so next Friday we have the main session, correct? Next step is organizing Mel's involvement, for sure. Mel, if you want to be
So what's the
involved,
question
we need
about
to
that?
get it. How are we gonna pay her, and what's gonna happen? I mean, what does she want to stay involved, or she came only today because I invited her to give her feedback, or what? That's,
Mel, what do you want to do, Mel? I mean, what's going on? I mean, for me, the only thing I would request is like if Mel's getting involved in ACU, that there would be a separate agreement with ACU in relationship to, equity, volunteering, getting paid or doing whatever. Otherwise, it
more
would go through
Time to
normal.
pause.
more with
Please stop.
SVG than
Close
ACU,
your
right?
eyes.
She will be
Count
involved as partner
1,
of SVG.
2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
No, SVG does workers.
So yeah, I don't know.
How
Yeah,
did
exactly.
SVG focus on decision making over SVG, not ACU? SVG partners have nothing to do with ACU, right? Does that make sense?
Yeah, so if Mel's intention is to be involved, but I mean, I don't know if she's.
Is she here? Or did we lose her already?
Hey, she's not even here. So I don't know.
Oh, Mel, are
Yeah,
you on mute? What's going on? You there?
yeah, she's there by mute. So,
Yeah, she's
eh,
here, Barney.
anyways, okay, so whatever. So event planning.
Oh yeah, we
I
have to
mean,
do
you
our,
should,
our 3 minutes of silence for income tracking.
yeah, but wait, Jay, next steps. Important. I mean, more than event planning, I see main session planning. Since the main session happens once per month, let's make sure that the next ACU main session we take the most out of it, right? So we need to make the decisions. We need to make sure that next Friday is a session that is focused on making decisions. So we should get ready for that, maybe, no? Have proposals ready for the structure, for the coordination, for the decision making, for the date. Okay, the date is easy. For the event, no. So let's take, let's get the most out of it, right? Because then the next is going to be on in December.
Sounds good.
Okay, perfect. And then, I mean, tomorrow, I don't know, guys. I mean, I told you tomorrow I have my kids, so Saturday I'm gonna start taking off Saturday as well. Saturday and Sunday. So it would be good, guys, if you keep going on the document, keep working on the document. Maybe if you do ACU tomorrow.
Mhm.
I reviewed, but a lot, but not much. A lot, but not much. Yes. Okay. Cobalt H2, what do we want to do? We want to meet Sonic H1 in 37 minutes or later. So, sorry, Cobalt H3 or Sonic H1.
I don't know. I mean, it just depends on what we want to prioritize.
I don't know. I mean, to me, Friday night is the best
Time
working
to
night
take a
because
break. Please stop.
tomorrow we're gonna
Write
need to
down
work a
whatever
bit.
you were about to say and take a break for 6 minutes.
Say that again,
I
Alberto.
won't, I won't be able to come back.
Okay. Okay, you need to go. Can somebody prioritize documenting our event planning ACU time in on Discord under the
Pardon, Jay?
client work? Document the client work.
Pardon?
Can someone document the client work on Discord in our client work channel?
Yes, Jay, how many hours? How many
Well,
hours?
I think it's we spent 3 hours on the event and a half an hour of the general planning and coordination, right?
Seven.
2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah,
I need
something like
5 minutes, please.
I put it in 3.5 in anything, right? Okay.
No, you would put 3 hours. Like you could just check your hours the same as everyone else, Alberto. So if you
You
go,
mean,
you
no,
so
for this
someone
session, I put it where? In anything. I
I'll
put
go over
it,
it.
and
Someone needs to do the income coordination for our client work in the income coordination, right? So that is
Yes.
important. But in terms of tracking our individual hours, my understanding is that we are online.
83, I think.
no.
No, there should be something for event intake, event rapid
Event.
work. It's one of these, either 86 or 87 for the event.
Okay.
Event intake.
86.
Yeah, because I have N, so it's okay. Okay, great. So N.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. Because
87.
it's you can track any hours under N,
Uh-huh.
and they won't
Amazing.
client hours.
Amazing. Too.
So you track them the same as everybody else.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
So I'm gonna
86
put
to
mine under
87.
either 86 or 87. It doesn't really matter. It's just like event. Let's
3.5.
call it just like
Great.
event, landing, and preparation, right?
Perfect. So Jay, I would like to work on the payroll setup. If we want to.
November
Or
4.
no,
Today,
even more the training
today is
structure.
day 6 of the week of full moon.
D6. D6.
And then I'm gonna put 3 hours for event planning, and I'm gonna put 0.5 hours on number 83 for general buddy team time. All right. So
83.
back to schedule. So what did you want to schedule? What was the priority?
Priority to me is either for later is either the payroll setup or the training setup.
Alberto, is that VA or is that VA session you are signing up? Or?
No.
The COBAD H2 session that we missed.
He's talking about prioritizing payroll or training.
Ah, in the cover.
Setup.
Okay.
Setup.
Mhm.
Setup.
But if I was
So
gonna
structure.
if I was gonna schedule one more session for today, I would just do one more last session, and that'll be it.
Yeah, of course,
Oh,
last session
session.
for the day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sonic, but when? COBAD H3 or Sonic H or 3.5
Well,
or
for me, the when is less important than the what.
are this makes
So
sense to you? Payroll setup or training?
Yeah, as far as when we could take a half-hour break, we could start at the top of the hour. Like that is doable for me.
Good. To me as well.
But the question is, what is our focus?
You tell me. I mean, my proposal is for payroll setup or training structure set.
Okay, well, I'm definitely down to continue the payroll. We need to get our payroll organized, functional, working. I mean, all of that is super duper important.
Yes. Great. Let's do that.
And
I answered there to the question. I don't know if you saw it.
Is Alex still here? We lost Alex, right? We lost Mel.
Alex is here.
No, I'm still
Alex
here.
is here. Alex is here.
Alex is here. Hey, Alex, did you get all your questions answered for the event?
Yeah, they're answered on the sheet. I think like from Monday, from when Alberto saw the document, he started throwing
But
all the answers.
all is shifting exactly. Yes. All
Always.
is shifting. All is shifting.
We're going to
So.
continually update everything for our current status on
For
the
example, the very important change is that we are going to provide accommodations for participants.
Yeah,
It's a big,
I'm gonna
big
I'm gonna
update.
go again with all information today to update, and maybe if I have more questions, I will throw it in the document. Let you know, Alberto. I dropped some new answers, and I mean new questions. When you you answer like that.
Yeah, I love to do it. I think tomorrow. Okay.
Yeah,
Perfect.
because you have a busy
End
It's
of
4
break.
o'clock.
Time to start. Please get focused on the session.
we can work like that, and no
Okay.
problem with that.
Great.
So
So
Jay, What again, the income coordination?
If someone can add our hours, we just did 3.5 hours for client work on our Discord. If you do that, would be great.
Yeah, 0.5, 3.5 hours, or zero point 0.5 for coordination, and 3 hours for.
3 hours for event planning, 0.5 hours for the general
For
session.
coordination.
So where is the event planning in the income coordination, Jay? Where to put that?
On our work hours tracking spreadsheet.
No, I mean in the okay. I thought in the Discord, the income coordination. Are we still
In the client efficient work,
efficient work? Okay.
More setup
Wait.
work. It really doesn't
or
matter.
setup, training, whatever. Yes.
I
If
would
you
say the
face that,
ACU
face
doesn't matter.
for ACU doesn't matter exactly.
The ACU,
Doesn't matter.
You
Okay.
can put it in anyone. Yeah,
but it's still good to track it. For me, this would be setup work because we are
yeah,
planning
definitely setup.
up
Set up work.
this was
Okay.
not like efficient hours on event marketing, right?
Exactly.
Or
Set
event
Exactly.
sales. Like that's what we want to be spending our time on is event sales and bringing in that cash, right?
3.5
Yes. Looking forward to it.
hours.
Jay, I'm looking forward to get those fat 26 FM, please. So I answer to the question. Looking
Oh
forward
yeah, I just updated that. Changed it from 54 to 59.
to 69. Yes, 54 was not was too
Well,
much.
we
Or
can
was too
do all
low.
that at the beginning of the payroll
Yeah,
session.
sure, sure.
All right.
Okay.
So we know Ateh does not want to work anymore. What about Alex, Moon, Joyce? I'm going to continue to work. Mel's like not here, so
Tell you
me
what,
and Alberto are going to continue.
Nice
Who else?
choice.
I'm gonna take off. I'm having a kind of situation here, so I'm gonna help my family over here. So
Okay, so I think we're done.
yeah.
Me and Alberto are going to continue in a half an hour. Everybody else can communicate on Discord if you have any priorities. Yeah, I think we're good.
okay,
Okay, Jay, I will just postpone my VA session.
Alberto, thank
Joyce,
you.
We'll keep, I will keep communicating on Discord.
I
would
look
you want to
forward to the
continue
event.
with us, Joyce?
Huh?
Do you want to work with us?
Um, I, I want the I want to have VA session. Will that count if I prioritize on
Time
something?
to pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
So Joyce, let me do a little training here. We've been doing wrap up for a half an hour now since the top of the hour. It's been 30 minutes, and in the last 30 seconds is not the time to be prioritizing VA session. You understand?
Okay.
You should have prioritized this during wrap up, if not even an hours ago,
You are.
because during the wrap up. But it's like if you were really taking your RTVA seriously, then you would have wanted to get us wrapped up much earlier and reminding us all that Cobalt Hour 2 is coming up and that we should wrap up and get focused on Cobalt Hour 2 work. Do you
Mhm.
understand or do you not understand? So there's two things that you could have done that would have been much more functional. You get it or not? Can I
So
say it again?
at the start of the Cobalt should be, or the end of the Andromeda, I should have been telling.
Yeah, so if you wanted to get us focused for the second half of the day, like Andromeda went way over and nobody mentioned like, oh, we should have stopped when we actually had the time to stop and do wrap up, which would have been over an hour and a half ago, pretty much, right?
Okay.
So that did not happen, which is fine or whatever, but then that's not prioritizing VA. Then obviously during the wrap up, if you wanted to prioritize VA, when we're talking about scheduling and priorities, it would have been good to have mentioned that immediately right away, like 15 minutes ago instead of 2 minutes ago, right? If you want to
Okay.
prioritize, yeah. So what would you want to prioritize if we did the VA work?
I would like to prioritize the RTVA priorities. the responsibility organizing, because maybe there's something wrong.
But that again, that's not VA work, right? RTVA responsibilities
Yes.
training. So I can train you on RTVA, but that's me helping you with your responsibilities, not the other way around. Okay.
Okay, yeah, executive priorities were updated. That's VA, right?
You what was it? I missed. I thought you said RTVA responsibility training.
Yeah, and also the executive priorities updating.
I mean, it's up to you. Like, I don't know if executive priorities updating is a priority right now, just because of
Time
the
for breath.
so
Please
we
stop and get ready. Now inhale. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Pause. Inhale together. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. Relax.
Yeah, so we could prioritize leadership deadlines and getting organized for getting off of half pace stop. That could be good. But anyways, I would say that if you want to join me and Alberto, you can. You can try to get us prioritized on VA work. But otherwise, if we want to prioritize normal work, that's fine. And we just need to do whatever the priority is for organizations. Like, there's no reason to prioritize VA work if it's not the number one top priority. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Yeah, but we do want to have clarity on the RTVA priorities, which we did not do. So we still did not meet our goal of, our VA attempt, but we could still try if we want. So anyways, I think we can check in on Discord. I would say that we probably do 50 minutes from now. Alberto, is that fine to do 50 minutes at the bottom of the
Yes,
hour?
let's go 3.5. Yes, Cobalt 3.5
What about
in
3.5? And
yeah,
if you want to join us,
53
you want to
minutes.
join us, Joyce, you can. You can try to prioritize the VA work, right? But there's no guarantee, right? That's what the RTVA position is all about, is trying to support the VA work. But that, even no matter how hard we try, it doesn't mean it's going to happen. That makes sense?
Yes.
Yeah. Coolio. All right. I think we're good.
Yeah, we are.
And if you
Thank you
can't
so
make
much,
it,
everybody.
fine. Just
When
do
is
just
the meeting?
50 minutes from now.
50 minutes. Okay.
Cobalt
Session.
3.5.
Exactly, 3.5.
Oh.
All
Thank you,
right.
everybody.
Ciao.
Okay, bye.
Ciao, ciao. Bye. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Thank
guys.
you. Bye.
See you guys.